Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna take this towel out of my head. Fresh out the shower, wet hair. It's gonna air dry on here. Oh well. It's ill for real. What you see is what you get. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Alright, we're recording the podcast today on TikTok Live. I just pressed record. We'll see if it works and if it's gonna upload. You're gonna get ill for real. Jenny face, no makeup, no nothing. Fresh out the shower, and ill for real. My mom listening to some loud, annoying whatchamacallits on Facebook up there. She's still in her Facebook era. Okay. And I've asked her if she could turn it down a little bit, but she ignored me. So, ew, for real. Oregon. Okay. Is it Oregon or Oregon? How do you say it? Origami. Oh my gosh. Hi from Origami. Let's see. We're going to get this podcast going. It should be recording. If it stops, I will have a fit live on camera. Because I hate technology. I really hate technology. Jen, there's another Jen. My favorite rock band and funniest TikToker on the planet. Hi guys. Oh my gosh, yes, we have a goal tonight for gifts. It's in the description there that we're saving up. Wait, we're not saving up. What is the word I'm looking for? Well, I'm saving up, but you guys are gonna hear my mom screaming in the background. I'm sorry. I can't control her. She's uncontrollable. What is the word I'm looking? I don't know. We have a goal to try and fix the camper, so that's the little crowns are for. I love you guys too. Oh wait, let me swipe so I can see these. Hello everybody, South Carolina. Where is everybody from? I'm gonna start this podcast intro. I already have squirrel syndrome. Squirrel. Ready? Thank you. Okay, for real. We're doing it. We're gonna get deep. We're gonna laugh. I might cry and I'm gonna wanna tell you why. Because hey, well that's just life. So do do do. Do 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 you. And I will do me. Hello guys, and welcome to Ill for Real, the podcast where you never know what you're gonna get. And I stopped my song. There we go. We had ill. That was me. So welcome to Ill for Real. I am recording live because I did not have the emotional and mental capacity to do an auction tonight. We're going to get into that. You guys are sending in where you're from. So if you are new here and you've never listened to the podcast, or if you're listening to the podcast and you don't follow on TikTok, I've got 112 people in here right now, and they are from, let's see, Indiana, Utah, South Carolina, Texas, Nashville. Did I write that thing backwards? Yes, I did. There's a chalkboard behind me that says the name of the podcast, and I wrote it backwards in chalk. What is SATX? Something Texas. Hi, Lisa, Mikey, Patino Power, Vegas, Alaska, Carmela. Hi, she's from Indiana, Pennsylvania. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. My sister just joined Oklahoma. So I'm assuming that most of these people here, you are you're following from there on TikTok. Obviously, you're watching on TikTok, but I don't know if you actually listen to the podcast. If any of you guys are podcast listeners, let me know, because that now I know where you guys are all from across the country. I'm gonna get very carried away. You guys know I ramble. Also, let me know when 30 minutes passes. Everybody on TikTok. I've been recording for 5.5 minutes, and it says that I can only record for 30 minutes on this web browser, and then it's going to cut me off. So don't let me ramble past 30 minutes. I am from good old Northwest Indiana. I was born in Houston, Texas. Sissy Gwen. And I grew up in Indiana my whole life, but if you are not new to the podcast, you already know I've been traveling the country. I have not gotten into the deep, darkest secrets of my life. One day I will share it, exactly what and everything that happened and why. But I've been kind of living the SUV life. And to recap, if you didn't know, my TikTok followers here, I was traveling in my Jeep SUV, and then I upgraded to a vintage camper from 1960. I bought it in South Carolina, and I turned it into a photo booth for weddings, and then I crashed it on my way to a wedding. So I'm back home in Indiana to fix up the camper, which is what our little goal is for tonight, the little crowns. All of anything that you guys contribute helps towards that camper to fix it up so I can hit the road again and give somebody a free wedding. Thank you for the following. Oh my gosh, the sexiest man alive just followed me. Famous. Guys, the sexiest man alive just followed me. Can you believe it? I can't even believe it. The username. Home. I'm here. This is home. I'm hometown. So if you're new to the podcast, hi guys. Hi James, Blake, Carmela. I think you mentioned yes, this is the new microphone that I was talking about. This is your guys' microphone. So if I'm interviewing you, you speak into this, but this rainbow one is mine. This is what I was using before, and I broke it. If you're watching, you can see it on the live stream. I might do this every week. We're gonna do therapy Thursdays on TikTok because I might have the mental capacity to only do TikToks on Tuesdays. Thank you. Sacktown. What the heck is Sacktown? Can't see where we're at. Let me see if I could swipe and see where we're at in our goal tonight. So far, we've got 2 of 20 little crowns. I'm going to do a giveaway tonight and just all kinds of things. You should travel to Pennsylvania. I did go to Pennsylvania. And can you believe I didn't get a Philly cheesesteak? They really love their subs, though, in Pennsylvania. Everywhere I go, everywhere I looked, there was some sort of sub shop. They love subs and pizza. That's literally all they had where I was at. Sacramento. Northeast is pretty. Yes, that's where I was. Hello from Louisiana. It's the sexiest man alive again. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm going to get into it. For podcasts, I normally start with the worst part of my week. I vent and I get it out of my system, and ew, for real, guys. Worst part of my week was probably packaging. The reason I do this is I get the ick out of my system, and then I follow up with 2 positives from my week so that we have more good than bad that we focus on. We end on a good note. Therapy music, plugging your flash drive. I know, I thought about plugging in the flash drive in the background, but I'm already overwhelmed because I've never recorded a podcast while comments are coming in on the screen. So I got squirrel syndrome. Houston. We love our subs. Anyways, so worst part of my week was probably packaging up my items because they are my personal belongings from those TikToks that we do. I love my things, and I did not plan on parting with them, and I knew it was going to be an emotional thing selling all of the stuff from my home. And of course, I came across like sentimental items and things like that, but I was fine. I teared up a little bit on these lives, but it wasn't bad. I didn't break down or anything. I was just like, "Oh, that sucks. It's crappy to open these boxes and not know what was in it." But the worst part was packaging it because from the year 2020, I don't know, beginning of 2020 till the end of 2021 when my world came crashing down. That is what I was doing. I was thrifting. Elk Grove. Hi, Elk Grove. First time on the podcast. Hi. Well, welcome to Ill for Real. Sorry, podcast listeners. I'm going to be talking to TikTok a lot, which is still weird because I love having these conversations with myself, but with you guys. But I never have anybody here like listening or watching unless I have a guest. But today we have over 40 guests. You're all on my TikTok live listening. So I'm going to be distracted a little bit, but it's okay because I knew that that was what this episode was going to entail. Betty? Who's Betty? See, they're squirrel. We got someone. Wait. Oh, thank God. Okay, it didn't time out. Um, Somebody commented Betty. I don't know what that means. So, anyways, the auctions have been going great. I'm cracking open a cold Cuban Cayman Jack mojito right now because we're gonna laugh, we're gonna cry, and I want to tell you why. Um, the packaging part was very, for lack of better word, traumatizing. There was an entire year of my life that something was going on behind the scenes that I knew nothing of. I had no clue what was happening in my world around me because I was focusing on following my dreams, doing wedding music, um, being a musician and things like that, and growing my TikTok and doing these auctions and shipping you your items and shopping vintage and decorating my home. And I was just thriving. I was thriving. And every night I would just be surrounded in boxes and packaging paper and bubble wrap and vintage things. It was so, so fun. And I had no idea that in the shadows something was going on that was just going to destroy my life, destroy it. And so that kind of just brought being surrounded yesterday with all of these boxes and packaging paper and writing people thank you notes by hand and stuff like that. I was like, "Oh my God, I can't do this. I can't do this." It's reminding me of my life that was what I thought such a good time in my life, and it was actually a horrible, horrible time. Like I had no idea what was coming. And if you've been listening on the podcast, you're probably so annoyed that like I have not shared in detail or in depth what I'm talking about. I don't know when I'm going to get to that point to where I can share. But you could probably, if you've been following along for a while, you can probably guess. Just guess. The Cayman Jacks are delicious, and I thought it was just because squirrel, because I like mojitos. I love a minty, limey drink, and this just reminds me of being on the beaches in Mexico and the Dominican Republic, and it just tastes like vacation. And so I was like, oh, I like these just because I like mojitos. But then I tried the margaritas, and I do not like margaritas, guys. I'm not a tequila person. I'm not a real Mexican. I don't like the taste or scent of tequila. And the Cayman Jack margaritas are so delicious, and they have different flavors. There's like watermelon, there's mango, all kinds. And then there was something else, Moscow mules. They have a Moscow mule that's also delicious. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play music, guys, from the flash drive during the podcast, but after. Welcome back to Ill for Real. Oh my God. Well, oh my word. The episode started, the last episode. Ew, squirrel. So I'll get to the flash drive after we're done recording the podcast. But oh my gosh, Margarita, are you crying because of my depressing story? I'm so sorry. I need to find them in those bottles. I've only been able to find them in the cans. Yes, so the Cayman Jacks I've only had from the bottle, and that's what I tried the margaritas in, was the can, but they were pretty good. When I get them in a can, I just pour it into a glass with ice, and then it feels like you just made a margarita yourself. Podcast, you just heard bubblies. Sorry. So good. $2 for the bottle. They're bidding on the bottle. So that was the worst part of my week. If you guys want to chime in, I would love to read your comments. To vent out the bad stuff, you can keep it short in here if you want in the comments, but tell me your worst part of your week and then tell me the best part of your week. So my best part, you're not much of a fan of tequila. Yeah. My best part of the week was these auctions. Like, it's such a bitter sweet thing. And I'm pretty sure this was my best part of my week in last week's episode, but it really is super fun. Like, you guys are just sitting here with me right now and the views are dwindling down. That's fine. Y'all, we keep it real here. And I do all kinds of different things on these live streams, but just having somebody with me to keep me company, even if you don't interact, is just really nice. But when you guys do interact, it's just so fun and encouraging. And I shared on Instagram stories today, like, just a little bit of my heart. If you've been following, you know that I'm very open. I'm an open book on Instagram and especially on this podcast. But I'm just glad that I'm able to be a little speck of light in the world somewhere to a handful of people that makes them feel like they're not alone. Like everybody goes through tough times and has depressive, anxiety-ridden moments and bad days and things like that, and you're not annoying or needy or whiny or too much to, like, have to vent that and get it out, and I just think it's so stupid that people hold in what they're going through and you can't share the real sides of you because it's like, "Ew, stop being negative." It's not negative. Like, I physically cannot hold this stuff in. Like, I have to vent it to someone, and I don't wanna bring people down, so I vent it on the podcast to those of you who want to listen because you're also a human being who's going through normal things. So, just to keep it positive, squirrel, Eddie, it's worst part I was she said the worst part of her week was that she missed the auction. Oh my gosh, I know. We missed you. I've loved getting back into these and doing them again. It's just been so much fun. And you know what? You're one of my longtime followers, and I was making all my OG girls moderators. So we got one more. Welcome, Eddie Glamour, to the moderators. Muchas gracias. Thank you, Michael. Thanks. You have a good I almost said weekend. You have a good evening as well. Going to work on Tuesday, Saturday, the end of my week would be the best part. Going to work was the worst part. Got it. Mitzi saying the worst part of her week is that oh man, she misplaced 500 doll hairs. I I think I had almost that much in my wallet one time when I was working as a bartender and a server and I had cash. And actually, somebody broke into my car. So, somebody broke into my car. If you know, you know, in the area, Lakes of Four Seasons, lock your doors. Lake of Four Seasons in Crown Point. Ew. For real. They stole all my cash, my purse, and everything. And we ended up finding the purse thrown in a dumpster with all of the belongings missing from it. I almost died because you know how hard it is to make that much a night? How much you have to work and be on your feet as a server to make $400, $500. Oh, it was the worst. I am so, so sorry. That is miserable. Jasmine says the best part of her week was going to the Cubs game. Didn't they lose? Look, I've got a Bulls hoodie on right now, but didn't Cubbies lose? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry if they lost, but that's really fun. I've only been to one Cubs game and I'm from Chicago. Isn't that crazy? Best part of the week was getting paid tomorrow. It's almost Friday. Carmela, I missed the Beauty and the Beast stuff. No, you have not missed the Beauty and the Beast stuff. I might do an item or two tonight, guys. I just couldn't handle the full-on auction today. So you got ill for real. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. But I could auction off an item or two. But I do have some giveaways. You can always vent to me, any one of you guys on here. Oh, that's so nice of you, Stosh Fillmore. Hope you have a great night. Love watching your videos and getting a laugh every day. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to be able to make you laugh. Worst part, Cynthia says her baby got pink eye. Oh no, that's the worst. And best part is school is almost out. She's a teacher. Let's see. You saw the Marie Carriage locket. So cute. I know. So I also post on my Instagram stories like the best items of the night that sold in these TikTok auctions. Again, they're like my personal belongings. So I want screenshots and pictures and stuff to keep for myself forever. But I do share the best and highest selling items of the night. So that was that one. Okay, but for real, Eddie says, worst part, I purchased 2 gift Starbucks cards to give and forgot the bag. So you purchased the cards and then you forgot the bag at the Starbucks? Couldn't you go back and get it? Did they not give it to you? My hair is cool. Thank you guys. It's that pink shampoo I'm always talking about. Link in bio. Everyone, guys, Dalford Corley is in the house. He says, I'm here. Everyone take a seat. Get out of the way. Oh, for real, he's arrived. Worst part was your thumb got smashed on your car door. Ugh, that's like a stubbing of the toe. Those are the worst. I purchased the gift cards at Walmart and they couldn't because I remembered 2 hours later. Ew. Okay, ew, for real? Did you not have a receipt or something? I don't know. I would talk to, where's the manager? Security. Ain't right. Needs to go. Needs to go. Lisa's worst part of her week was getting home at 12:30 a.m. from Disney on Tuesday. Okay, but was that the best part of your week? You got home at after midnight, but you were in Disney? They were long gone. Ew, so you think somebody stole your gift cards? Gross. Final sale. No refunds, exchanges. Ugh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. I'd be like, pull up the video footage. Look, I was here. Stock car ready. Stock car ready. Ring the bells. If you are a listener of the podcast, obviously I'm going to be real chitty chatty. So not all of this is going to be there. It's going to be edited out. So if you're on these live TikToks, it's like behind the scenes special footage. We never know what we're going to get. My mom just came home from my sister's tennis game, and she's probably going to start screaming at any given moment. So that'll be fun. Let's start a new recording because it's almost at 30 minutes and it's going to cut me off. And I am not here for the technological difficulties. Best part was the auctions, and because I don't want to have any negativity looming about, I'm going to follow up with 2 positives. So my second positive, best part of my week was every week on the podcast this happens. I can't think of a second good part of my week. You're welcome, Lisa. Guys, what was it? I don't even know. Oh my gosh, guys, give me some more positives from your week. Maybe it'll spark a memory. Oh, and I have to tell my ghost story. Somebody asked a random question. Okay, I guess I'll say I picked up the guitar again this week. I uploaded like little tiny snippets of a few songs on Instagram stories and kind of coming out of my shell a bit again with singing. And ew, if you listened to last week, I'm saying again. I'm trying to break that habit, so no more ums. But yeah, I picked up the guitar again and I'm practicing for weddings, and it was really good to play the guitar again, even though it's painful and I'm getting those calluses back on my fingers because it's been very long since I've played guitar and sang. I also used to do lives on here with the guitar and singing, so I may or may not get back into that soon. May or may not have a podcast of that soon. May or may not have an episode with my friend Alyssa, who wants to sing and harmonize with me, and you'll get some more fun music content. And I think all that's going to be thrown up on YouTube one of these days. So yes, Lyndon, I think that was the name. I do play guitar. I play very simple guitar. It's basically to don't say squirrel. It's basically to accompany my vocals. I'm more of a singer. And I keep it very simple and romantic, pretty ambient background music for your wedding and special event. But thank you. They said that's great news. I love your voice. Is being replaced by ew. So we're gonna have a lot of ews. Anais, aren't you an OG? Thank you guys for the gifts on TikTok. So what else was I gonna talk about? I asked you guys, like I said, on Instagram, for a couple things, and let me pull up those screenshots I took to spark a little conversation. Oh my goodness! Muchas gracias! All the little gifts and a little crown. Thank you, gracias. Let's see. We got a question. I asked for very deep questions. And the deepest one I got was, what's worse, stepping barefoot on Legos or farting loudly in church? We're getting deep, guys, for real. What's worse physically? It depends on the size of the fizz art. Definitely stepping on Legos is a worse feeling, but it would be more embarrassing to fart loudly in church. But that's also like hilarious. I don't know if you've ever been in a quiet ass church when somebody literally farts in the middle of nowhere, out of nowhere. But it's pretty damn funny. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Legos. I'm gonna have to go with Legos. Church, LOL. I'll take physical pain over emotional damage. Raymond said he farted right now. God. Yeah, everybody's saying Lego, Lego, Legos. So then I asked for some would you rathers. So if you guys want to throw out some would you rathers to me right now, I would love to answer them. But I got another one. And this one is ew, for real. Oh, that's really ew. Would you rather sweat melted cheese or smell like a skunk? Literally ew. Can you imagine the goop and the gop from the pits of your arm? Melted cheese coming out when you sweat. And some of y'all be real sweaty. Who wants to smell like a skunk? Maybe if you smell like a skunk, people would just maybe think there was a skunk somewhere around or someone was getting real 420 friendly and they won't know or realize that it's you. But can you imagine smelling like a skunk? So it like literally never goes away. It never it yeah, you shower and it comes back and you smell like a skunk again. Or you can wear antiperspirant and hopefully not sweat melted cheese. Then you got a snack for later if you're hungry. So you just a little snacky snack from the pits of your guys, just a walking snack. She's a walking snack. Oh my gosh, we got a basketball. We got a shell. Oh my goodness. Muchas gracias. Oh my gosh, we got a microphone. Let's see, we've got would you rather stay in a haunted house alone or eat a roach? Ew, for real. For $1 million. Oh wait, for $1 million? Uy, unos tacos, unos balloons. Ay, muchas gracias. Skunk is one of the worst smells, right? Thank you, 49ers fan, for the gifts. He's number one badge, right? Is that 49ers fan up there? Number one badger. You're the best. Absolutely love your comedy. Thank you. It's the trauma. A TikTok hat. Ay, mi madre. Muchas gracias. I can't keep ringing this bell the whole episode, dude. Just kidding. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Would you rather stay in a haunted house alone or eat a roach? I am not eating a roach. None of you guys answered me if you would rather smell like a skunk or have pits of cheese. So I need to know that I'm not alone. What did I choose? I don't even know which one I chose. I think I would rather sweat cheese. This is so nasty. Ew, for real. I think I'm gonna sweat cheese though. Maybe it's like a good smelling cheese. Is there a cheese that don't smell? I love haunted houses. I love spookies. I love watching movies. Pits of cheese. Okay, pits of cheese. Squirrels. Okay, wait. Question. Because I like this would you rather. Is it an actual haunted house, like with actual ghosts and like paranormal activity, or like a Halloween haunted house? That's fakesies. Because I'll stay in one of those alone over eating a roach. A damn roach? I don't know where that has been. An actual haunted house. Yes, real for a day. Alone? Can I be on my live stream? If I can live stream, then I'll do the haunted house because y'all can be with me. If I can't be on my live stream, can I have my microphone and my laptop to record a podcast? And then I would document the entire experience and that would be worth it. Content up the wazoo. Cover the roach in chocolate and then show me the money. It is quicker to get it over and eat the roach. Ugh, I wouldn't do either, but I'd never mess with a roach. Dear my Lanta. Oh, I don't know. Now I don't know if chocolate's allowed. I might cover the roach in chocolate for $1 million hairs. But if I'm getting $1 million hairs and I can make some good content, then I choose the haunted house. I think that was the only would you rather that I had on the Instagram stories, because all the rest of the things that I got were just like, this was like kind of just like very nice and heartfelt messages that I didn't want to like expose on here. So thank you guys for participating. I think I got another question. Hang on. Yeah, serious question. Ooh, okay, this is a good one. We did worst and best parts of our week. We did some would you rathers. So we're going to get a little bit deep now. For our deeper question is, what are your 3 favorite qualities in a person? Awesome sweater. The booze. Do you guys have specific qualities that you like in a person? You can think, I'm going to go from a relationship perspective, like dating, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, that route. Because if it's just like in general, a human being, like literally don't be a murderer. Don't be a serial killer. But yeah, like maybe something that you're looking for or that you would look for in a relationship. I don't know if it's number 1. I don't know if I have an order for these, but first thing that comes to mind, Melissa says kindness, humor, and loyalty. Jim says honesty, integrity, and loyalty. HM says funny, smart, and caring. And Eddie Glamour says kindness, respect, and communication for friends and relationships. Jay Board says family oriented. Oh, honest and sense of humor. Yeah. So mine, first one that came to my mind, uh, it's a given. Funny. They've got to be funny. You've got to be able to be on my level. You've got to be able to deal with my hyperness, with my exageradness, my dramatic self. So sense of humor is a given. But the first thing that I actually thought of was, what is the opposite of arrogant? Humble. Humility. I don't think that there is anything in this world that I cannot stand about a person more than arrogance. And I do kind of think of men first when I think of that. I don't like arrogance in women either. Like if they're all about like just constantly just vain and like they think they're better than people and just always in competition and comparing themselves to other and putting people down, whether it's their looks or whatever. But something about a man coming up to me, and I got this a lot working as a bartender and a server in that industry. Confidence is one thing. I love it. Honestly, it's probably one of the most important traits I like about a person. You have to have confidence, but arrogance, like you, because your car's nicer than mine, oh, you're that much of a better person than me. Like, oh, what do you drive? Oh, well, I got my Lamborghini outside. If you can hang with me, I don't give up about your Lamborghini. I don't even know what that is. Is that a spaghetti? Is it a type of noodle? Because I'm not interested. um, just the just flaunting their money. Like, if I'm dressed up real nice, maybe I'll look like somebody who's like, I do. I like taking care of myself. I just did my skincare routine. I'm clean. I am taken care of. I'm well kept and well groomed, but I'm not just constantly worried about what I'm wearing, the brands, your amount of doll hairs that you have in your little modern little wallet that goes like this with all your cards, does not interest me. The shoes that you're wearing, did you get them at the thrift store? Because then I'll be impressed. Are you wearing alligator snake shoes from the 60s that were like refurbished or never worn and they look fly with your thrifted vintage outfit or your modern outfit that you got for cheap 99? Because I just I just cannot with show-offs. Pampering a woman, taking care of a woman, paying her bills. I'm just kidding. I'm really not. I don't I'm not into money like that. I'm not a moocher either. Is one thing, but don't start with me. Do not get loud with me, sir. Security. Security said spaghetti. I think they're laughing. I gotta read the comments now. They're laughing at my spaghetti. Honestly, I literally don't care what kind of noodle you drive. Humble pie is tasty. Yes, it is. I'm gonna read some more of your guys's. Trust, honesty, loyalty. And loyalty is a big one as well. Respect. Are you saying respect because like you respect what I say, or are you just like respectful people? People. Personality, wants kids, smart. Okay, nice. All of the above. Don't know if I posted already, but sense of humor, loyalty, and reciprocity. Is that how you say it? Right. Reciprocity. That's a fun word, reciprocity. I've been flipping through and every TikTok is one of yours. What's going on here? I'm so sorry. Loyalty, funny, honest. Humble pie is tasty because men have the audacity. The T. Confidence is nice, but entitlement, yeah, that's another word for it. Entitlement. I don't care what you do for a living. Are you a kind human being? Are you gonna worship the ground I walk on? Or like what? Are you gonna cuddle me? Because that's literally all I care about. You're gonna give me hugs and kisses because I don't want your money. Ew, for real. Good sense of humor. There's a big difference between being confident and being arrogant. The spaghetti is too funny. I don't care how much money you say you have. Are you nice? Yeah, capital letters. Are you nice? Bailey, I do answer questions. I'm trying to see all the comments, so I'm going through them now. And we are recording live for podcasts. Welcome to Ill for Real, where we don't care what kind of spaghetti noodle you drive. Lamborghini equals expensive pasta. Pride. That's another word for it. Entitlement, pride, arrogance. Literal puke. Honesty, loyalty, and sense of humor. Yeah, the sense of humor is big, guys, and loyalty. Unselfish. Oh, with selfish people. Mr. Crab, you shellfish, sir. I'd rather you be a shellfish than selfish. Be a crab all you want, but don't be a shellfish. Respect. Find out what it means to be. Reading your comment like an idiot. They even put a space in between each letter of the word respect, and I didn't read it like that. Find out what it means to me. How do you know if you should walk away from a partner? Girl, I don't know, because I stay too damn long. I just let them trample all over me. I've never had a spigamanelli pasta kind of man, but I have had ones that really like to cuddle, and they're very affectionate. That's literally all I need. So I'm a doormat. What can I say? I don't know. I'm just a very tolerant person. Don't take that advice, guys. Also, don't take that advice. It's just ew, for real, messing around. Uh-oh. Mama Jenguin's coming down the stairs. She's wrapped in all kinds of towels. You're on the podcast. Say hello. She said, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. And you're on TikTok. You're on the podcast. Do you not see? Can you read backwards? Ill for real. And you're on the podcast right there. There's a picture of you on the desk. Oh, the Mama Jenguin reveal. There she is. You distracted me. We were talking about Lamborghinis over here. What was I saying? Oh, don't take my advice. But one thing I would say, it's very hard to walk away from this type of person or relationship. I'm very behind on the comments, by the way. Is like abusive, violent. If they punch walls, just take that as a sign. Immediately, no. Let's not. Like, that's one thing to just not tolerate. Cannot. So, I mean, and that's like a serious thing. Some people are in those situations and they need help and they can't find it, or they've reached out for help and people don't believe them, or they don't have the resources to get out, or they're scared for their lives. And so in that case, like, reach out to a stranger, somebody that you're not worried about that's going to like out you or make you feel unsafe, but that's definitely one that I would say is it's time to walk away. Mom, I think they're laughing at you. I see a lot of emojis.
They can't see me.
Yeah. She thinks you guys can see her. They can. They can see you through this mirror over here. There's a reflection. She went like this. She stuck out her tongue and held up a peace sign because she's in a reflection of a mirror. I said they're laughing at you. There's emojis in the comments. Not that they can see you. And she goes, they can't see me. Well, then put on some clothes, encuerada, over there.
I forgot I put my pajamas in the washer.
Yes, you said it right. Reciprocity. It's when they're equally as invested into you. Yes, and I agree. I agree. I'm tired of this hair, and it like keeps going into my eyeballs. So I'm putting this hood back on to like control it. Bailey, no, I don't know what you're saying. 10K. Oh my God! We gotta ring the bell for 10,000 likes on the live stream. Muchos gracias. Thank you. So far, I think you're nice. Thank you. I try. I really, really try. Y'all be making it hard these days out here in these streets, but we be trying. Yes, just lots of laughing emojis to my mom. Hola, James. What's the longest relationship you had? 13 long ass fucking years. That's it right there. In the Batwoman cave. Yes. How did you know? Wait, do you know us? How do you know that we're in the woman cave? How do you know that she calls it a woman cave? Who are you? Are you the neighbor that I called the popo on in my last episode? Because I'm so sorry, but you were getting a little aggressive. A little aggressive. A video came across my For You page and I felt in love and then saw she was online, and here he is. Hello, welcome, Scott. Best to your fam. Thank you. Best to yours too. Spell what out? Lamborghini? Linguini? Thank you for the follow, Scott. Muchos gracias. Hello from Boston. You're in Long Island. I love your jacket, by the way. Thank you. Can I get an emoji here, whatever emoji you want, if you actually listen to the podcast? Don't send an emoji if you don't listen to the podcast. Watch me get 0 emojis. Because nobody listens to it. But like if you've listened to an episode or if you tune in weekly, let me know. Because if we've got some people in here, I have a little a giveaway that you've seen plenty of times on my Instagram and even on these lives. And if we've got a handful of you guys, and I'm gonna do a giveaway. Jujo, I guess yeah, today counts. She's put some clothes on, guys. She's clothed. And she just picked a wedgie in front of me. She's explaining herself over there that she wasn't picking a wedgie. I've never seen someone's hand go more up their bunghole than I just did right now. You're not going to tell me that you weren't picking a wedgie. Now she's acting like she stubbed her toe. She's like, oh, she's in such pain. Don't distract, don't deflect from the fact that you were picking the world's biggest wedgie from that big old...
A bruise and a limp to prove it.
I but no shame. She just like the claw, guys. The claw. All right, I have to start a new one. I'm so sorry that you could not see that. It was amazing. We're gonna laugh. I might cry and I'm gonna want to tell you why, because hey, well that's just life. Hang on a second, because I'm flustered. Squirrel. Guys, comment some ideas that you want that we can do for a giveaway. Usually I do like you guess the emoji that I draw for giveaways, but we can do another like interactive kind, because that would be kind of weird to listen to as a podcast on a podcast platform. Guess the number, guess the song. Let's do the word game. Yes, and Lisa, we're playing Word Girl. I'm gonna think of a song, and the first person to guess the song that I'm humming will win the Ew for Real embroidery hoop. I just got to ship it to you, so you'll have to DM me on Instagrams. It's Chengwen. I'm going to do one that I don't know why I always get this one stuck in my head, but I sing it at any given moment of the day. Actually, take that back. I'm going to start with a really hard one that I don't think any of you guys are going to guess. It would be a literal miracle of God if somebody guessed this song. But maybe there's someone out there, especially you my Spanish speaking novela watching people. Na 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 la da 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 da. That's all I know. Don't say it! They're trying to guess. I'm trying to see if anybody knows that song. If they guess it, then they're going to win the hoop. Nobody's going to ever guess that. She said nobody's going to ever guess that. Morena no sé. You're saying Morena no sé. I don't know what the actual song is. If you guys tell me the name of the novela that this is from, then that counts because I don't know the name of the song. Da, 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 the last time my mother watched that novela, I was probably 5 years old. And it has been stuck in my head for almost 30 years. You're Shazamming it, aren't you? They're like, again, singing again. I can't believe that my mom recognized that. She was probably like my age or younger when she was watching that. No, it's not Maria, whatever. It's not. Your ex-girlfriend watched it. Every novela ever. Ana Lucia, no. Master of Puppets Metallica. The song is in Spanish. I'm sorry, I meant to say. So I don't think anybody's gonna get it. But I'll do another one for the hoop. That one was just like, that was really tricky. So the actual song was Cambio dolor por libertad. I don't know what she said. Cambio vida por un sueño que me ayuda a continuar. Cambio dolor por felicidad. That's literally all I remember. I was literally tiny little girl, so I don't even know what they were saying, and I'm sure they were having sex all over the screen. I wasn't supposed to be watching it, but I watched it. And the novela is called Muñeca Brava. And I remember first of all, my mom was in love with the guy because of course it was a Hispanic man and he looks like a white angel Jesus with long blonde hair. And she was the prettiest, cutest actress I've ever seen in my life. She's they call her Muñeca because she literally looks like a baby doll. She's just very fair skin with like a beautiful little mole, and she was very sporty. She always had her hair up in a bun and like in a cap and a ponytail and like overalls and like clunky clothes. But then she was just gorgeous, and she had that accent that was like the Spanish accents where she's got a lisp. She's just the cutest. What is her name? She was probably really young in that novela, but she was gorgeous. Muñeca Brava. Shazam didn't know either. You guys were Shazamming it. Sábado Gigante. Yes, my grandpa was obsessed with Sábado Gigante. It's the one that my hot lady and the husband that cheated. He probably was a husband that cheated. Cochinadas. That's all they ever do. Okay, but for real, ew, for real. That wasn't a fake song. It was a real song. They do that like on. What's that other show where the theme song for the show was like a real popular song, but they like kind of cover it. Anyways, I just wanted you guys to try and guess the novela. So for the ill for real hoop, if anybody's interested, you don't have to enter the contest or comment if you don't want the hoop, but because whoever guesses it is gonna get it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Nescare forever and ever. You'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. Never will part. I don't remember the rest. So, bonus question, Ness, for really winning the hoop. What movie is that from? What movie do they sing that in that I would have gotten that stuck in my head as a little girl? Also, fun fact, favorite romantic comedy? Is it a comedy? Of all time. One of my favorite movies of all time, Sob, Like a Baby, because of this movie. You guys, do you know this movie? Is it not the best movie? Now I want to watch my best friend's wedding. You guys got it. Ness. So, congratulations. You won the Ill for Real hoop. If you're a longtime podcast listener, more congratulations, because who gets to win freaking merch to a podcast that they listen to live on stream on TikTok? Literally no one. Send me your address so that I can ship it to you. Need to throw in, if you want, we can do a little giveaway for this. Does anybody want a tiara? Guys, these crowns, you've heard me talk about them here on the podcast before. I was really rough with these. I have traveled across the country and the universe with these tiaras. This one is probably my favorite besides the black one. If you've got birthdays, quinceañera, wedding, they have little tiny dainty ones. They also have little clips that you could put in your hair and like the fancy pretty bobby pins. Obviously, you'll have your hair more fixed up than like what mine is right now because this looks ratchet on me right now, but it doesn't look ratchet. It actually looks really pretty. But all kinds of events call for beautiful crowns and tiaras, and they are very good quality. They are very, very nice quality. They are on sweetv.com. Very thick, heavy duty, and none of the other gems on any of them have ever fallen out. And like I said, they've been with me in my car for a long time. I throw them around for videos and all kinds of things. They shape and mold to your head. They just look stunning and gorgeous. And I had a lot of people asking me about them for quinceañeras, and they have like a whole quinceañera consistent with things to do stuff because my things just stopped working. It's just stopped recording. I don't know when it stopped recording from what I was saying, but Pinky Patel wears and uses these crowns, and that girl that dresses up like princesses. She just got engaged and she had like a Snow White like themed engagement or something. She did a photo shoot, but she's on TikTok and she does like all the faces and the voiceovers and she acts like a princess, but she always has fancy crowns on. They're Sweet V crowns. So all that to say, my freaking rambling, there's a link in my bio where you can get a discount off of the crowns even. So you can go to their website and use it. I think it's Jenguin15. I can never remember what it is. Too many codes. I think it's Jenguin15 is the code for the website, but you can also use the code on Amazon because what the heck, they sell them for cheap 99 all over Amazon. There's ones for kids. There's things more than just crowns is the point. And you can get a discount. And I like discounts. So I like giving them to you guys too because you deserve it. A crown. Thank you, Stash Phil. I don't know what the rest of your Fillmore. Muchas gracias for the gift. We are now at, let me see. Wait a minute. 6 out of 20. You guys are the best. No Ken Brain. Got the dumbs. That's me. Yes. Your live paused for a second. Probably. Ali G. Thank you. We got all the cute little crowns today. Muchas gracias. So there was my little required of me to do segment about Sweet V crowns. But you guys know that I don't talk about anything that I don't actually like. I own these. I wear them all the time. I should do more content in them, and a lot of times I forget, but yo, I like talking about mental health and getting real and talking about things that are just like taboo and that nobody likes talking about. And I have all kinds of episodes talking about, narcissism, depression, anxiety, normal things that just should be talked about more, but they're not. No saying When do you feel your sexiest? Guys or girls? I wanna know. Can you tell me? I wanna know about what makes you feel sexy. Oh, that's how the parodies are made on the spot. Have you written any? I just made one right now. Somebody just commented and said, "Have you written any new songs?" What immaculate timing. Yes, I just made one. No, but that's really how the parodies are made. Literally just on the spot, and then heaven forbid I have my phone near me so I can record them right away in a voice note. So I'll remember it. But usually all the parodies that I've written, I can memorize. I just remember what I was saying and I try to record them. But usually they're up here in Monoghan for like a year or more. I cry when I hear the other song from Tarzan. I cry when I hear all the songs from Tarzan. Stay you. Thank you, Natasha. I love you and your journey. Thank you, Mama Jackie. You guys are so nice. Muchas gracias. Every day, Stosh Fillmore says he feels sexiest. Every day. Wait, this is a he, right? Every day, it doesn't matter how I look. Dang, okay. We got confidence over here. I'm a guy. Okay, yes, I'm sorry. I can never assume with the usernames. Eddie Glamour. Why did I say it like that? When her nails are done, I feel like the shiz. I really do feel really, really good and confident when I have nails, but I get pissed off because anybody who wear nails people in here or non-nails people, do you get the sensory issues with the nails? They hurt. they like it feels like a lot of pressure. I love the little clickety clacks, the ASMR part of it, but it just like I'm just overwhelmed at the feeling and not being able to literally type on the keyboard. And then also I'm a guitar player, so I have taken a break from a guitar and I haven't played in a long time. But when I am playing, I want to have my nails done nice and I can't because I play the guitar. So that's why I've been doing glitter sparkle. I just wear sparkly, wow, don't look. I've been wearing sparkly nail polish because if it chips, you can't tell. For the most part, except I bit these two off, so they have nothing. They have nothing on there. But the glitter nail polish is just it makes me feel sparkly and pretty and clean. And if it chips, you can't notice. And if it does chip, and I want to go like this with some glitter over it, you'll never know that it's just like jank. You have really nice teeth. Oh, thank you. Thank you, John Q. After I trim my beard, take a shower, and put my aftershave on. Just simple stuff. Yes, Bill, I am on the same page. Anais says, when I shave my legs. No, not JK. For reals. Yes. Also, literally just did that today because I'm going to use my hair removal treatment, which, guys, I was actually thinking about doing that on here and doing the hair removal treatment for you guys to see live because I've talked about it on the podcast and on Instagram stories and people want to see how it works and it really does work. But I feel really good when I shave my legs because it's just silky smooth. No palitos around here. When you get lash extensions. Ooh, I did that one time and I am not a Lamborghini spaghettini girl, so I never did it again. I cannot. You guys must be rich 99 to be able to afford these lashes. Literally. Immediately, no. Was it worth feeling like a princess for 30 seconds? Yes. But then I started doing fake like glue lashes. My friends are very into those. And I hate it because I'm allergic to everything. The glue f's me up, yada yada. You love my tiara? Thanks, thank you. I know, aren't they cute? I'm telling you guys, they're really nice. And then I just got sick and tired of doing that. So my favorite mascara that makes my eyelashes really long is that Telescopic. Is it L'Oreal? I don't even know where they're from. Cheap 99. Works. Makes them long. I feel sexiest when I am fresh out of the shower, aka right now. Thank you, Desmond, for the little crown. Muchos gracias. Where are we at? Tonight we are at 9 out of 20 little crowns. Our goal. My eyes water with the freaking wind. Yes, I know I'm gonna fly away like a freaking butterfly with those lashes. Me too. I can't do lash stuff. I'm allergic. Yeah, there's some that I finally was able to wear that I'm not allergic to, but it's just the time. It's so time consuming, y'all. How did Chicago Bulls made that sweater? I don't know. With thread and yarn. Fresh out of the shower, clean hair, freshly washed with Dove Bar soap face, no makeup. And right before I got on this live, I don't have makeup on. I just put mascara just so that I looked not dead. But my skincare, all the serums and the moisturizer and the CeraVe cream. Oh, it's jingling. Thank you for the crown, muchas gracias. Why does it ring sometimes and then other times it doesn't ring? Guys, somebody on TikTok sent me a crown and it sounded like a Disney moment with thread. Well, I don't know how they make it. Oh my god, it's so freaking hot. I might take a second and change my shirt. Fresh face, no makeup, maybe messy bun. These sweatpants, these are so freaking comfy. They're on my Amazon. I'm gonna show you. Usually I wear these sweatpants and a little crop top. They got the scrunchy ankle, and then the scrunchy waist, which if I'm sweating, I'm sorry. Scrunchy waist, but it's a V. It's a V shape. It's dips. I had never seen that on sweatpants before. Super cute. It has pockets and it's fleece lined, which is why I'm sweating right now. But I'm a cold girl. I'm always cold, and this basement is usually frigid. They're just super cute and super comfy. Don't look at my belly button. But these sweats, little crop top, fresh face, shaved legs, out the shower. But then I also feel really sexy when I get all dressed up, and that's like literally never. So I don't know. When I wear when you're sun-kissed at the beach, after the beach, when your little nose has a little bit, oh my gosh. That's probably one of the times I feel most sexy. Sun-kissed, fresh beach face, and then you come home and you wanna wash your hair because you're full of sand, but you're like, "Oh my god, this windblown sea salt hair of mine right now is giving a beach queen." Oh my gosh. El ombligo, ombligo. Don't look at my ombligo. Guys, I have Mommy, can I make you dinner? I'm hungry. I have to take this hoodie off. Okay, what else was I gonna cover tonight? Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, there's a pancake princess. What's a pancake princess? Are you calling me a barriga and pancake? Another crown. Thank you. Wait a minute. Did we just make it? Wait a minute. Muchos gracias. We got 20 crowns. Thank you guys. I had never made a live goal on my live stream until the last one, which was Tuesday. And I was like, oh, this is so fun. I've never even seen that before. And you guys are so nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hello from Doug on Long Island. Hello, Doug from Long Island. You guys are all over the place. Okay, let's see if we can do Word Girl. So this is basically a word association game. I know what we're going to do. Guys, there's 65 of us in here, but we're going to try and do this. Since there's a bunch of us, what I want to do is, because what I was going to do was say 3, 2, 1 and pick randomly one of your guys, like the first person to comment, and then me and you would play and try to end up on the same word. But since there's a bunch of us in here, you guys are all going to be saying different words. Maybe we can all try to end up on the same word. Like if we're going to blurt a random thing and see everybody's comments and try to 3, 2, 1 associate something that those words have in common. And then you guys are it's going to start breaking down like smaller and smaller chances of ending up on the same word. Do you think we can all do it? Or I'm going to play randomly with one of you guys. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Okay, ready? I'm going to think of a random word. You think of a random word and comment it. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Bell. Okay, we've got leaf, cake, urban warrior, technology, princess, blue, star, ring. Okay, we're going to stop there. Okay, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop as soon as I see a break. So I'm going to stop at, are we going to try and all do it together? We should try. So I said bell. There's leaf, cake, urban warrior, technology, dear God, princess, blue, star, and ring. We can either all try to dwindle down a word from all of those words. Is that going to be too hard? I think we can do it. Think of something that all of those words have in common. Ring, star, blue, princess. Okay, I have the technology, urban warrior, cake, and leaf. Damn it, the cake and the leaf is throwing me off. I had a word that I could match that was in common with all of those. You guys are still going. I would have said either Disney or Diamond too, but the technology throws me off. Man, you guys came up with some good ones. I don't know if we could pull this one off. How about I just play with one of you guys then? I'm going to play with one of you guys, and then I want to see what everybody else would have said. Everybody else can comment, but I'm only going to like match with one person. Okay, do that, he says. Thank you for the host, the follow. Irish wristwatch. Irish wrist. Irish wristwatch. Can't say it. Charlie. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Charlie. Thanks a lot, Irish wristwatch. Oh my gosh. That's genius. Margarita's working good. It's a mojito. It's warming me up. Okay, say that 5 times fast. Irish wristwatch, Irish wristwatch, Irish wristwatch, Irish. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna pick one of you guys randomly from the comments. We can all play, but I'm only gonna try to match one single person. Ready? Random. I'm gonna pick you random. 3, 2, 1. Blue. First person I see. Door. So everybody else can play and try to match with us with the 2 words that we're using, but I'm only going to be looking at hobbies, basically. Okay. We'll do a couple rounds of this. So everybody, Charlie, did you actually say blue as well? Or did you just comment blue because I said blue? That's crazy. That's happened one time. I've played this game with someone and we said 3, 2, 1, and the first word we matched. Okay, so Javi, hopefully you didn't come in here, comment the word door, and then leave. If you're still in here, we're going to play, okay? So me and Javi, something in common with the words blue and door. Blue was your first word. Oh my gosh. Okay, blue and door. And don't comment until I say 3, 2, 1 because then I'm going to see your guys' words and it's going to throw me off, okay? Blue and door. Blue and door. I don't know if you have one yet, Javi, but hang on, I'm thinking. I know. Okay, ready? This is going to be so random. I don't know if you're going to get it. Mine is actually kind of like a lot of words, but I'm going to say the first one. 3, 2, 1. Bear. Oh, that's such a good one. Monsters Inc. Oh, that was a good one. Hopefully Javi didn't like hear me say that too and then wait to type. You guys can't cheat. Oh, I almost said house too, Daniel. He said car. Okay. So I said bear and you said car. You were thinking house. You know why I was thinking house? The bear in the big blue house. But I didn't know if I should say house or bear. Okay, I got one. Ready? Type your words, but don't send them yet. Late for the class. 3, 2, 1. Roadkill. We got Yogi. We got Lamborghini. Zoo. Okay, so car, and bear. He got zoo. Roadkill and zoo. We should all land on the same word. Zoo and roadkill. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Animal. He said you're hot. Thank you. I guess. What the fish, Javi? And I said, what the fish? I'm going to start using that. Okay. When I say 3, 2, 1, send in your things. Don't comment yet. 3, 2, 1. Cage. We got dolphin, food, restaurant, mermaid, coral, dory, tank. I almost said tank. Food, koi, but I'm looking for Javi's. He said mermaid. Damn it, that's my favorite. My favorite emoji, my favorite movie, my favorite animal. Animal and fish. You said mermaid. And I said cage because I was thinking a fish is in a tank, but an animal, like a different kind of animal, would be in an enclosure, a cage. That's what I was thinking. Damn it. Freaking Javi. What the fish, Javi? Okay, mermaid, and what did I say? Cage. Okay. I don't know if I want to say you can. There's 2 answers that you can say that I will count. There's 2 words because I don't know which way to go. 3, 2, 1. Crab. Or Sebastian. Wait, is he a crab or a lobster? Wait a minute. We got Sebastian. Okay, we got. See, I would have landed on the same word with some of you guys already. We got lobster, fisherman, pirate, Ariel, SeaWorld, lion, Ursula, wrestling, cartoons. Javi said cartoons. You guys. Dirty. I was. You don't have to go. I'm not mad at you. It's just that we were playing a game. Okay, he's a crab. You're 50 Shades of Gorgeous. Thank you. Okay, you guys have to think, though. It can't be like thinking of mermaid and the word cage. Like, you wouldn't just say Ariel. Well, unless, was Ariel in a cage? I don't know. You have to think of a word that associates with both of them. So you have to think of Ariel and a cage. Like, was she locked up in a dungeon at some point? The mermaid was locked up in a cage in a dungeon? Like, you would combine the two words. Does that make sense? They're cartoons. Yeah, but I think I said cage. A cartoon cage, Javi. What the fish? She was in her father's prison. She was in a prison of the ocean. He said they're cartoons, right? And Jeff said, I think I need to take a Xanax. I'm dying. This is the most dramatic podcast word girl I've ever played. Okay, Javi. Listen up here, Javi. We've got, what did I say, crab? I would have accepted Sebastian because he's a crab. And he was like, crabs get caught in a cage. And the crab was in the movie, The Little Mermaid, Ariel. We got this. Ready, Javi? We got this. I said crab and you said cartoons. Oh, no. We don't got this, do we? Okay. I'm going to do this with another person tonight before we end. Don't comment until I say 3, 2, 1, okay? Don't comment. What did I say? Crab? And what the hell did you say? Cartoons. Crab and cartoons. Crab and cartoons. Crab and cartoons. Crab and cartoons. Oh! Oh my god! Guys, if we don't all land on the same thing, if we don't land on the same word, I swear to God. Oh, you guys, I'm kicking you all out. Now what do I do? We would have all ended on Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob. I said, don't comment! Javi, you got it! Oh, God, you guys. I had the word Mr. Krabs sticking to my head because I saw the comment, so I was like, yeah, Mr. Krabs. But SpongeBob was the first word I thought of. You guys, see how fun it is? That was a success. It was a success. We would have matched at Sebastian. We're just going to pretend that Javi said Sebastian, okay? But we got there. This is really fun to play with people that you know IRL, in real life, with your friends and your fam. At the holidays, everybody get together and play word association. I've got to run. Thank you for sticking around, Jay Brown. Thank you so much. Live podcast was fire. This was fun. It was just very random, but it was fun. This podcast episode is going to be 5 hours long. I have a lot of editing to do, though, because it's so long and I have a lot of like talking and yapping and stuff to get out of here. But guys, that was the podcast. Muchas gracias, everybody, for joining Ill for Real. Follow on Instagram if you want to be a part of the weekly. I put little like boxes and questions and just conversations and stuff up on my stories so that you guys can contribute to the conversation that I have with me, myself, and I every week on the podcast. And I really like seeing your input and all the things. So thank you for being here. And I'm going to stop the podcast for now. Although I do want to throw out there and say to you guys on TikTok, because if you don't follow the podcast, you don't know that, well, like I said, my favorite word is love. It's my favorite thing in the world. And I have a tattoo on my collarbone that says love yourself, because before anybody else, you need to learn to love yourself. You need to be kind to yourself. You need to take care of yourself. I'm all about self-care and mental health. I don't actually go to like real therapy because this podcast is kind of therapy for me. It lifts my spirits, gets me in a better mood, helps me relate to you guys and feel human and feel normal. And hopefully I do the same for you guys. So I'm ending tonight on that note. Don't forget to love yourself. But I'm going to stick around here on TikTok so that we can hopefully do some flash drive stuff, because there's a bunch of songs on there that I still haven't put onto our Muchas gracias for the superpower hands. Thank you. There's some songs from the flash drive that I haven't moved over to the Spotify and Apple playlist. So I like having fun with you guys and listening to those songs from the old man. And I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for being here. Love yourself. Love you. And then I said, bye, puta. So do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 you. And I will do me. Ew. Okay, for real.